If you've been working with Unreal Engine for a while, you might have started wondering what actually is the difference between these blue nodes with execution pins and these green nodes that don't have execution pins. And the difference is that these are what we call pure nodes. The way that you can make that is literally like any other function. You just make a function, let's call this tests function, and over here in the details panel on the right hand side, all you need to do is mark this as being pure. If you do that, let's also give it a return node and just pretend like this is a useful function. We take an input float, we multiply that by 2.5 because I don't have any creative IDs right now, and then we output that. Now, you do need to connect up these execution pins, but if we go back into the event graph and we pull this into our code, you can see it's one of these green nodes because it is pure. If you have one of these nodes selected in the class that they were made in, you actually also can toggle between pure and non-pure just while having these selected. Now, why would you ever want to do this? Because these don't have execution pins like these, they're actually called in a somewhat different way. In Blueprint, your execution of functions follows your execution flows. It goes from here to here, then it does this, then it goes on to this, and then to this, and then to this, and so on and so forth. If I hook up this output from this create test widget node all the way over to a node over here, it's not going to have to rerun this node at all to access that value again. Whenever one of these execution node runs, it kind of just locks in the outputs at the moment where it was executed. The pure nodes, however, are rerun every time that their output is used. So as an example, we can do this on begin play actually. Let's say we have a variable that we're doing this with. So this will just be, let's call it input, that's fine. And the default value for that will be 1. This test function will run 1 times 2.5 and it will output 2.5. So we print that string and we say 2.5, just like that. Then, if I after that set the input now to a value of 2, and then do the same thing again, so I'm going to do another print string of this exact same node, it's going to rerun the code in it, and now it's going to be multiplying 2 by 2.5, so the output is going to be 5. If you now start up the game, we'll be able to see that it prints 2.5, and then it prints 5. That makes sense, right? So what now if we go back in here and we set this to being not pure anymore? Now it needs to be hooked up to a execution flow, but you'll actually see that what it will do is it'll take this input, do its thing, output 2.5, but then even when the variable that I use here changes afterwards, this output is now locked in. So it's going to be printing 2.5 both times. And you will see it does just that. So if you want a function to lock in its value the moment it is run, you want it to be part of your execution flow. But sometimes you might want a function to always give you the most up-to-date value when it is run. In which case, I could obviously just rerun the same function in my execution flow right here as well, if I wanted to do that, right? That would again give me 2.5 and 5 as the print strings. This effectively is the same thing. You will see 2.5 and 5. It just sometimes is a little neater to have a single node hooked up to 2 different outputs to prevent you having to put a bunch of duplicate nodes somewhere if you want to rerun that same calculation at different times in your execution flow. And that is what pure functions are. Fairly easy, fairly straightforward, but important to know. And a very big thank you to all my Patreons. You can see them on screen right now. If you want to help support the channel or get any of the project files in any of my tutorials, there's a link down below to the Patreon page to support me, or alternatively as a YouTube member. My Cave Student tier supporters, Oiku, Earl, Monseville Erno, and my Cave Digger tier supporters, Mauricio Farias.